yung ano po yung una?
What can you do to help the foundation in mobilizing volunteers and donors sa Puso Foundation during remote operations where you have to go to the super provinces or
Siguro unang-una po is be an example. Na kahit na hindi problema ang oras, hindi problema ang edad. And I think not just the youth but everyone. Kasi syempre, kapag ganyan mga relief operations, mga disaster relief operations, kailangan talaga ng lahat ng tao, as in all hands on deck. As much people na kailangan. Kahit, alam mo, pwede po kasing makatulong kahit hindi ka pupunta sa mga lugar na yun, kahit hindi ka mag-on ground by volunteering sa repacking ng relief operations. Meron pong warehouse ang KF, I think, somewhere Commonwealth. Tandang Sora, pwede pong magpunta doon or pwede bang kita mag-volunteer sa telephones?
Usually talagang sa repacking.
Ayun, sa repacking, yun talaga yung kailangan. You can already help by kahit hindi ka makalive ng matagal sa trabaho, hindi ka pinapayagan ng magulang mo pumunta sa malayang lugar or nag-worry ka sa safety mo if ever, you can just go to the warehouse and repack goods and it will be a huge help already. And then you can also donate your old clothes na hindi mo kailangan. You can also buy something like mga noodles, ganyan, to donate also. Kasi syempre, hindi naman po enough yung mga binibigay ng sponsors, ng donors, ng mga partners ng KF. Kasi we would always need some more. And yun yung mga ganun. And kung gusto mong tumulong naman, na doon talaga on ground, I think I would start by being an example because me personally, I would want to be there to meet people and gusto ko pong ma-realize na mga tao na it does make a difference. Na yung simpleng tulong mo, yung simpleng pagngiti mo lang sa kanila, sa mga taong tinutulungan nyo, it makes a difference. Na parang, meron kailangan iparamdam natin sa kanila na there's light at the end of the tunnel, na there will always be a positive thing na mangyayari kahit kahit ano yung pinagdadaanan nila. So yun, sa start ko po talaga by being an example. And syempre, by spreading awareness na parang, kunyari, merong kasama tayo, may mga volunteers na nagpunta doon, I would encourage them to bring friends, to be an example also to their friends, to help. Kasi ano yun and be aware na hindi mo kailangan ng malaking pera, na hindi mo kailangan ng engrandeng donation para makatulong ka. Kasi kahit ano yung mga bagay, kahit ano yung oras, kahit gaano kaiksi yung oras na pwedeng mabigay mo, it will make a difference.
Thank you so much, Eric Valenzuela. And susunod naman po na magtatanong ay si Chad Solis.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Ms. Mel po. As the face or ambassador of Kapuso Foundation po, what is your advice lang po sa ating mga young advocates for them to embody yung serbisyong totoo?
Okay. We are not advocating that they forget everything in life and volunteer and help. Hindi naman pwede yun. Kasi they have their own lives. Tama yung sinabi ni Bea. Una-muna, sa sarili mo. Sarili mo muna. Idudugtong ko sa sinabi ni ROCCO. Diba? Pagbutihin mo muna sarili mo. Pagbutihin mo, mag-aral ka ng maayos. Bakit? Para sa ganun, dadating ang panahon, talagang lubos ka makatutulong. Tulad nila, andyan na sila ngayon. Bakit? Tapos na sila. And now they're going to help the foundation in the discipline na pinag-aralan nila. As in Patricia, being a teacher, she will take care of that education projects. And for health naman, being a nurse. Ito naman lakwatsera. Kaya ito sa mga relief operations. Madaling katahin yan eh. Kalagkahin yan eh. Oo nga, kalagkahin yan. So, masasabihin ko sa mga youth, yung dapat talaga nilang gawin sa buhay nila, ano ba yun? Magpakatino ka. Magpakatino ka. Mag-aral ng mabuti. In the process, makikita mo kung paano ka tutulong. Pero unahin mo yung sarili mo, talaga sasabihin mo yan. Hindi baliktad yun na unahin mo yung pag-volunteer kasi iwanan mo yung sarili mo. Hindi. Unahin mo muna yung sarili mo. Magpakaayos ka. At sa ganun, pag laki mo, pagtanda mo, pagkatapos mo, talagang ikaw ay papakinabangan ng ating lipunan at ng ating bansa. Okay?
Thank you po.
Thank you very much, Chad. Next naman po is Lester Ramos.
Hello, kay Rocco. Rocco, ano yung mga health programs ng GMA Kapuso Foundation na you are excited about?
Well, first of all, I saw the list of programs na kasama doon. And I have to say, excited ako dahil pagpunta doon, I really have something to say coming from me, coming from experience, coming from my background, coming from what I know. Yun yung sinasabi ko na I want to explain in layman's terms sa mga kapuso natin na hindi nila naiintindihan ano ba na nangyayari. What's polio? Anong dengue? Ano nangyayari dito? Ano meron sa white blood cells? I want to be the one who can explain to them na ganito yung nangyayari para mas maintindihan nila. From there,
You will be speaking to them with authority, with your degree, di ba? May authority ka magsalita about it. You're in difference, no?
Yes.
Because I can do it. I have no authority to speak on health matters. Ikaw meron.
And that's-
May cake.
and that's why we're there. And I think I owe this to my parents na pinilit nila na magtapos ako ng pag-aaral ko. Bago ko gawin kung ano man ang gusto ko sa buhay. And di ako nag-regret doon. So, I want to share my own story sa mga kabataan because we will never know sa isang bata na mapagkwentuhan ko na I was this, I was a nurse, napagtapos ako. Inspire siya. He may be the next Alden Richards. He may be the next doctor who can invent the next possible cure for cancer, hopefully. Oo. So, hindi natin alam. And I would be glad to take that chance to spread the word. And regarding the programs, going back to your question, I guess I'll be most excited about implementing yung skills ko. Let's say for vaccinations, para makatulong sa mga doktor natin, I will be able to extend my two hands to vaccinations with them. At the same time, mapagiti yung mga kapuso natin.
And given yung nursing background mo, can you share your experiences about healthcare?
What kind of experiences?
Previous experiences during your time when nung time na nursing ka pa, what are the experiences na ma-share mo with the public about healthcare?
About healthcare, alam mo, I'm really thankful for GMA for making me the host of Healthy One. Dahil lalo na i-expand yung knowledge ko ulit with the programs of POH, sa Toto Arangkada. And with that, lalo na refresh yung kaalaman ko when it comes to with my medical background. I think with the experiences, I think people and different kinds of people in the Philippines need education. Lalo na sa masa. Didiretso na kita. Sa masa. Kailangan talaga nila ng taong makakapag impart sa kanila. Katulad sinasabi ko kanina, ng knowledge para mas maintindihan nila. And it was during my college years that na-implement ko yan. That was one of the skill of a nurse to help patients understand. So, sabi ko nga, yan ang magagamit kong skill dito as an ambassador.
Lastly, nabanggit mo kanina you're frustrated doctor. Given the chance, are you willing to pursue your dream to be a doctor?
And be a pediatrician. I love kids. Naalala ko, Miss Mel, nung nurse po ako, lagi po ako nagpapa-assign sa pedia ward. Sa delivery room, sa pampubliko na ospital, usually po, one baby is to one, tawag dito, yung lagayan, yung basket. Pero in the experience ko po, one basket would be equal to 7 babies. So imagine yung light na wala sila. So I would spend my time during lunch break sinuspread ko equally yung ilaw sa mga newborns para lang may sufficient light sila. Kasi yung mga iwanan, sila yung small babies na usually namamatay, di ba? Kaya iba yung tama sa akin ng mga bata. So if ever, pediatrician.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lester. Alright, so at this point, we'd like to thank BEA BINENE for joining us for today's media call. Yeah, she needs to be excused po for her taping ng Beautiful Justice. Ayan. Thank you, Bea. Alright, and now we proceed to the next na magtatanong, si RM Marcelo.
For Miss Witty po. Miss Witty, yung question ko lang po, ano po yung mga notable projects ng GMA Kapuso Foundation? And paano po yung mga new advocates natin makakatulong in raising awareness po sa mga certain projects ng Kapuso Foundation?
Thank you for your question. As was mentioned a while ago, si Patricia, because of her background in education, ang pagkukonsentrate niya yung Kapuso School Development. JMAKF gumagawa ng mga classrooms all over the Philippines. Nagpa-fundraise kami para makagawa kami ng mga classrooms at saka schools. Hindi lang bagong schools, pati rehab ng mga schools na talagang nasisira na, ginagawa na namin. And then, katuwang niyan, gumagawa na rin kami ng mga tulay. Hindi malalaking tulay, maliliit na tulay sa mga komunidad, sa mga probinsya na mahihirap at malalayo. So, para yung mga bata ngayon, makapasok sa eskwelahan nila. Kasi maraming lugar dito sa Pilipinas, ang hirap talaga pumunta sa school. Tapos, most of the bridges that we do are in areas na merong tulay, nakakamatay naman yung tulay. In fact, yung unang bridge namin, yung nasa Barangay Camarines Sur, nakita namin yung mga bata tumutulay sa mga kawad. Di ba? Para makapasok sa eskwelahan. So, yun si Patricia, no? Dahil very close siya doon. Si ROCCO, health project siya malapit. Diba? Dahil kasasabi lang ni ROCCO, because of his educational background as a nurse, he has a master's degree in venous nursing, and he's a board passer also. So that's very important. So the health projects of GMA Kapuso Foundation, 4 times a year, meron niyang big medical missions. Ang mga beneficiaries niyan, libo-libo, between 1,000 to 2,500 beneficiaries. So, umiikot kami sa mahihirap na probinsya sa buong Pilipinas, namimigay kami ng libreng gamot, may bit kami ng mga doktor at saka mga nurses. Ito yung pinikwento ko sa inyo kanina, na ngayong November, papunta kami ng Negros Oriental. So, top 25 yon, included in the top 25 poorest provinces. So, yun. We also have, so basta quarterly yan, meron kaming medical mission. We also have twice a year surgical mission. Ito yung Operation Bukol. Lahat ng klaseng bukol, basta hindi cancerous, tatanggalin namin. So, meron kami ngayong December sa probinsya ng Rizal. So, usually doon mga 150 to 200. At saka, yun ang minor operation, yung mga bukol, Pero, meron ding major operations. Mga batang walang puwet, ginagawa namin ang puwet. Nakalabas ang bituka, binabalik namin sa loob. Luslos. Yung anak ko nagkaroon nito yung water in the testicles, hydrocele. Diba? Yun yun. So, usually ito, super mahal na mga operasyon. No? So yan, included din sa advocacy ni ROCCO. ROCCO is supposed to go, and actually ROCCO, since he's a nurse, he can actually participate. And he can do stuff that nurses do, what are medical missions, which is to inject vaccines, dispense medicine, At saka kausapin ng mga tao na dapat talaga inumin ang gamot na binibigay. Kasi part of the reason kung bakit hindi gumagaling ng mga Pilipino, umiinom ng gamot. Dapat 7 days iinumin yung antibiotic na libre namin binibigay. 3 days umigil na ang pakiramdam. Hindi na inumin yung gamot. Pagkatapos nun, immune ka na dun sa gamot na yon. Pag nagkasakit ka ulit, hindi ka nagagaling dun sa gamot na yon. Hindi alam ng maraming tao yon. So makakatulong talaga si ROCCO sa pag-educate. Ang isa pang important are the pillar projects. Ito ang mga proyekto na talagang pinag-isipan at tinaguyod ng aming minamahal na si Tita Mel. Kasi si Tita Mel, 23 years na yan sa May Kapuso Foundation. Walang tinatanggap na sweldo, ginagawa niya talaga dahil sa pagmamahalan sa masang Pilipino, no? So, ang mga pillar projects ng GMA Kapuso Foundation, yan yung unang hakbang sa kinabukasan. Namimigay kami ng school supplies, 80,000 indigent children sa buong Pilipinas. Pumupunta kami sa kilikili ng Lanao del Norte, Lanao del Sur, Maguindanao, sa mga lugar na walang gustong pumunta kasi masyadong peligroso, no? So, we enlist the aid of the Armed Forces of the Philippines kasi sila yung may mga malalaking truck na talagang sila lang ang nakakapunta doon. Kasi nag-give up na talaga yung mga rental vehicles. Yun. So that's one. Unang hakbang sa kinabukasan na meron din tayong advocates for that. Diba? Si Sofia. Diba? Yun. And then, the second is yung minention na kanina, give a gift. Ito na, magpapasko na. Namimigay tayo ng 65,000 Christmas gift packs all over the Philippines. Nag-umpisa na tayo sa Mountain Province. Hindi natin kasi kaya i-distribute ang 65,000 sa isang linggo. So nag-uumpisa na tayo ng October. Lots of filler projects, Bisig Bayan, hindi siguro alam ng mga tao, namimigay yung GMA Kapuso Foundation ng libreng gamot. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, bukas ang opisina namin. At kapag talagang mahirap kayo, may certificate kayo of indigency, libre po yung gamot na binibigay namin sa inyo. So all of these pillar projects were thought of by our founder, si Tita Mel, kasi nakita niya na talagang kailangan yon ng Pilipino. So these are the things that we want to tell young people about. Diba? To tell the rest of the population about. Kasi, why? We really believe that good deeds go hand in hand with celebrity. Why do they use Leonardo DiCaprio as the spokesperson to save the earth? Why is Angelina Jolie with UNICEF? Because kapag swerte ka sa buhay, ang ganda ng kita mo, guwapo ka, maganda ka, mandando, dapat magbigay ka, mag-share ka ng blessings mo. And, ang mga tao, you can't help it, di ba? Siyempre, gusto nila, celebrity news and all. Mas makikinig sila if the message comes from our celebrities. So, that's why we really thought of this. Dahil si Tita Mel din sabi niya, Ricky, dapat lahat ng tao involved sa do-gooding. If everybody is involved in doing good for our poor, siguro kahit paano maiibsa natin yung kahirapan na kinalulumukan ng Pilipinas ngayon. So we just want to help. Thank you for your question again. Sorry lang haba.
Thank you, RM, for your question. And last po na magtatanong is John Bueno.
Patricia, I know that you've already gotten your own personal advocacy, your own personal educational projects. What's going to happen to that now that you're involved with Kapuso Foundation? Are you going to put that aside, or and of course you guys are working. How much time would you find in order to help Kapuso Foundation?
Okay, so for my passion project, which is Push to Read, I do it at least once or twice a month. And then I also have Inquirer Read Along Storytelling, twice or thrice a year naman siya. And then with this one, anytime. Alam mo, it's all about time management. And when you balance everything, and when you're organized, when you plan everything, you have no excuse. You can squeeze in time kung si Beyonce na, diba? 24 hours a week active. It's possible as long as you have time management and you plan your schedule and organize everything. And if you're 100% committed, kaya mo maayos yan at mabigyan ng oras.
How about you, Rocco? Of course, kayo pareho nag-work kayo.
Yeah, we have our teleseries. I have Healthy One as well. But kaya nandiyan ang managers at handlers namin to fix our schedules. Pero ang alam nila, sabi ko naman sa kanila, make it happen. Kung kailangan mo ng Kapuso Foundation, make it happen. And in-express ko na rin sa kanila sa Artist Center to give time talaga. Because even I myself would want to experience all of these. Iba talaga kapag ikaw ay nandun, iba yung drawing ka. Sabi ka lang ng sabi, iba yung ginagawa mo.
And Rocco, what's going to happen also to the work that you've done with, of course, the cancer patients?
Sorry again?
With the cancer patients, what are you going to do with the charities that you've already been doing prior to joining?
Yan yung mga tinutulungan namin na halfway houses for kids with cancer.
Yes.
I think it can be a way to also use the connections that I have now para matulungan ka sila to be able to give up. That will be something I'll be doing on my own naman. Alam mo naman, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yan. Tuloy pa rin yan.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. Alright, so thank you so much po sa lahat ng mga nagtanong and for joining us for today's MediaCon and contract signing for GMA Kapuso Foundation Advocates. Alright, so for your final words, Ms. Mel, would you like to say anything?